All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I apologize for yet another late start. Was doing everything in my power to try to start on time, and here I am 20 minutes late and missed practically half of the first quarter because of this. Thankfully, though, not much has been going on score-wise. So, week 4 of the UFL continues on, and we are doing the Saturday night game. The Birmingham Stallions, who are sitting at 2-1, travel on the road to Houston to face the 1-2 Roughnecks. So far, it has been just one field goal scored by the Stallions after a promising drive. So, needless to say, this has been a pretty dull game so far. So, with just over 7 minutes left in the first quarter, the Stallions just stopped the Roughnecks for their opening drive. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it here. All right, punt is away for Houston. And it is a touchback. All right, so we're going to jump right into it here. This is really the first Stallions game I've gotten to cover today. Pretty much and in the UFL overall. All right, so 3-0 Birmingham, and they've got possession of the football right now. They are on a break. All right, so if we're ready, let's jump right into it here. Okay. All right, let's move this up just a little bit. All right, pulling up the rosters right now as we speak. All right, here we go. First down for the Stallions. Start with a handoff that goes for just 2 yards. All right, second down. 6:20 left in the first quarter. Corral steps back, throws, and the pass is going to be incomplete. We'll bring up a 3rd and 6. All right. Dude, how about the Renegades beating the Battlehawks at home earlier today? I didn't think they had it in them, but they did it. 30-15 the final score. 3rd down at 6, and that pass is also incomplete. Stallions, just like that, go 3 and out. They got a punt. This may be one of those boring games. I don't even know if I want to bring Snark into this one. All right, punt is away, back to Houston. Return from inside the 25 to the 30, and we'll get tackled at around the 35-yard line. All right. If it's just for a few minutes, then just don't worry about it. We're not going to go through that kind of a setup. Yeah, if you're going to be on for a WrestleMania chat, then I'll just go solo. Yeah, I'll just focus on going through this game solo. No big deal. Again, this makes me wish that. Oh God. Sorry, guys. Today was busy because we ended up not only having to trim a yard of a friend of ours, but we also had to cut their bushes as well and get rid of some weeds that were growing on their fence. Because there's some species of plants that grow on fences and they attach themselves to the wood part. So spent a good 2 hours there, and then ended up getting some Raising Cane's for lunch. And then after that, we had a long drive all the way home, about 30 to 45 minutes was how long it took to get from where we had to go to back here. And we got back at around 4 o'clock, which was an hour before the game had started. And, 5 o'clock, I should say, an hour before the game started. We had to unload groceries that we ended up getting, and then oh God. By the time we were done with everything, I barely had a chance to rest because I had to do this. I said I was going to try to stream as many UFL games as I could, and I meant it. And I had the ability to stream this one. So, no choice. Have to do it. All right. Looks like there's a flood watch going on to the north of my area. All right, first down for Houston. Handoff and oh my God! That run had no chance. Yeah, tomorrow you are going to join in. Well, you'll call in, but still, yeah. I might also be going solo tomorrow because Snark is going to actually be at the Defenders game against the San Antonio Brahmas. I'll still be covering it, and I'll be keeping an eye out for him in the stands for that beer snake because that's where he's going to be at the beer snake section. 2nd and 11, running back breaks a tackle and picks up about 6 yards. Lawrence Keys, the wide receiver, gets it on the screen. Stallions defense this season, the only team to not allow a rushing touchdown. All right, here's a 3rd down and 5. Nolan Henderson steps back, throws to his right, and the pass gets broken up. Another 3 and out for Houston. Looking good for them. Looks like a punt is going to be in order for the Roughnecks. All right, punt is away. Returner gets tackled at around the 20-yard line. All right, so Stallions ball. He'll take over in just a moment. Okay. Man. Makes me wish I was ready with my water, but of course I'm not. Jeez. Oh, you're crying out loud, these allergies, man. Boy, they are really getting on about this flood watch. And my audio's starting to lag. Are you serious? They should be back with the game by now. Oh, God. I mean, I'm not trying to be an asshole right now, but seriously, this weather coverage is starting to piss me off a little bit because I can't see the dang game. Like, is a tornado really forming over there? It's nowhere near me. What sucks about this is that I can't switch to the Hulu because it's on my local network as well, meaning they're going to show more coverage of the storms. So now the watch is upgraded to a warning, so there's a confirmed tornado over I think northwest of where I am. Thankfully, it won't hit me, but God. They've completely blocked off the game coverage because of the weather. My local weather is what's preventing me from seeing this game right now. Like, I'm trying not to be an asshole right now, but this is bullshit. Like, how am I going to be able to see it? How am I going to be able to see this dang game? It's going to show local weather, isn't it? Yep, more weather. More weather. The local weather is not going to let me see this. Because a tornado is on northwest of my area, and I can't see the dang game because of it. They're just focusing on the local tornado. Dude, I have no idea what's going on. This is the only way I could see it. Dude, you have to be kidding. I may have to stop the stream if this tornado coverage keeps up. Dude, there has to be another way I can. Dude, there's got to be another way I can watch this without having to deal with the freaking weather. Oh my God. There has to be like an alternate broadcast or something. I literally can't see this because of the weather. I literally can't see it. This is ridiculous. Fuck the tornadoes, man. Like, why is this a thing? Oh my god. I don't know what the hell to do. Like, why can't they just show the game in like a corner amidst all this tornado coverage? It's bullshit! Like, I don't know what to do. There's nothing I can do but sit through the tornado coverage until they return to it. Whenever they do. But at this point, it's impossible. Not when there's a tornado in the area that it's covering, which is, again, keep in mind, nowhere near me. Nowhere near me. And yet they're still showing us coverage of it. Now, okay, I can understand if it's U.S. news. Like, if it's something nationwide, then I can understand why. But this is local! Local! There's no alternate broadcast. There's no backup plan. There's no nothing. I literally am going to have to sit through news feeds of a tornado that is nowhere in my vicinity. Nowhere near me. Like, what gives these networks the right to just stop coverage of a game for weather reasons? I'm going ballistic. I may actually strangulate somebody. Okay, there has to be another way. I'm not gonna give up until I find like a way to see this, because this is bullshit. Maybe from the only other way I can think of it is that maybe there's a dude, what? What? Why is it still loading? Great, I'm sitting through a... Gee, thanks a lot for becoming unresponsive. It's not like I didn't miss a touchdown. Oh, wait. Yes, I did. Well, I finally got it. So let's just go ahead and do this. And it's loading. Now I'm stuck on an infinity buffer. All right, 2nd and 13 for the Roughnecks. And a handoff to Henderson, the running back, and he took a nasty hit as he took it for a gain of about 5. It was a quarterback run. I believe the Roughnecks were on their second string QB, Nolan. It was Nolan Henderson who took the football. He took it on a quarterback run, but then as he slid down, he took a shot from one of the Stallions defenders. Also, no, Stark, I was able to figure it out. With the whole Hulu subscription thing, I'm able to get into the Fox Sports website and just watch it from there. It completely nullifies the rant I had about the freaking tornado coverage because I'm like, why was I complaining about it rather than doing something about it? Stop opening things you don't mean to open. I meant to click on OBS, not the Dolphin emulator. There, it's the second quarter, not the first. Yeah, that tornado coverage is going to last for a long time. Thankfully, I found an alternative that is not a risk. Okay, so slight bump in the road, but we were able to figure out a solution, thankfully. And Nolan Henderson right now is getting into the blue tent. He's getting checked out on the sideline. Anthony Brown already got benched, so the Roughnecks are running out of options at quarterback. They may be onto their third stringer, which I believe is Jalen McClendon. I believe it is the third option that they have. And, yep, I was right. McClendon's in at quarterback. 3rd down at 7. McClendon fires. Pass is caught. First down, Roughnecks, and Henderson is on his way to the locker room. More buffering! Stop infinitely buffering! Roughnecks are at the Birmingham 26. On first down, quick throw. And Lawrence Keys is brought down immediately. It's going to be 2nd down once I get past some more infinite buffering. Second and 12. Stop buffering! I said stop buffering! I said stop buffering! I have to punch this freaking screen because I'm tired of this! Everything that's possibly going wrong is going wrong, and I hate it! I don't want to see any more buffering on this stream. Timeout Roughnecks to avoid a delayed game. Alright, it's a third down. Third and 12. McClendon throws. Pass is caught! Kinky Chisholm for the first down and goal for Houston. Inside the 10. First and goal, Roughnecks. Or I should say first down at the 12. Hand out to the running back, and he'll pick up about 3 yards. Second down at 7 as I'm dealing with more buffering! I thought I told you no more buffering! Can I not sit through another loading screen? Third and 2 coming up for the Roughnecks. I keep missing plays because it's infinitely buffering. Once it starts buffering, it doesn't end. Third and 2. And it's a touchdown for the Roughnecks. Zaquandre White. Houston on the board. Zaquandre White. And that's the first rushing touchdown the Stallions have allowed this season. Roughnecks going for 2. And before the 1-point play, the Stallions call a timeout. Birmingham got fooled. They thought the Roughnecks were going to go for 2. But they didn't. They went for 1, and they're still going for 1. I really don't know why they're going for 1 right now. The conversion is successful by Lingard, but what was even the point of going for 1? They should have gone for 2. Like, I don't know what the Roughnecks are thinking here. They haven't gotten to the end zone much, so they have no idea. It's literally a 4-point game, dude. I don't understand it either. Each time it buffers during the ads, I have to unmute the whole thing again. All right, here's the kickoff to the Stallions. Deon Cain will take it to the 28-yard line. On first down, pass is caught, making some moves. And we'll get 9 on the run. Marcus Bogg, number 85, making the catch for a gain of 8. Second down to 2 for the Stallions. Handoff. Roundtree will just be shy of the first down. It'll be third down and 1. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Tornado bullshit is still happening. The official measurement, they were short by inches. Dude, stop buffering! I'm tired of this! I can't see what's going on! I'm actually going psycho! And Nolan Henderson is out with a shoulder injury for the Roughnecks. Third down and 1. Handoff. First down. Roundtree will get the first down. On first down, throws, and the pass is incomplete. Corral just overthrew his receiver. And David Arnett is going to ensure that they are going to lose yardage. Pass is incomplete. Third down at 10. Corral. Over the middle. Caught! They get the first down, but Thomas attempted a stiff arm. He may have ended up hurting himself. And Jordan Thomas suffered a bit of a blow. Holding on to the delicate area. If you know as a male. He took a shot. Taking an injury timeout right now. Also, yes, again, for those that didn't see it, Lilo and Stitch is getting a live action version, which don't know why. Now Disney's got this obsession with making animated films live action. It's complete boosh. First down from the 46, and Corral just has to throw it to the ground. Eesh. Oh, fuck! I didn't even see that they were buffering! Oh my god. Second down. CJ Marable attempts a run, and he will lose yards. That brings up a third down. On third down, Corral airs it out, overthrows his receiver. And there is some shoving from the intended receiver. They're going to throw a flag, and they're going to get him. It's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, and it's going to be fourth down. All right, here's the punt. And the return gets taken to the 24. And a flag is down with it. And the penalty was an illegal block in the back on Houston. So they will move back 10. All right. McClendon going back out there for the Roughnecks. We'll see what happens. All right. I don't want to hear that ad. Okay. First down for the Roughnecks. Saquandre White tries to get a good run and cannot do a thing. Brings up second down. A loss of 2. Second down at 12 from the 8. London throws. A flag is down. Pass is caught. A gain of 4. Offside on the Stallions. It's a 5-yard penalty on Birmingham. It becomes second and 7. Second down at 7. McClendon throws. Tipped and incomplete. Almost intercepted and another flag gets thrown. Oh boy. Back-to-back penalties here. Let's see who this one's against. Wow, Train Norwood of the Stallions gets called for defensive pass interference. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, and that's going to result in a first down for Houston. Looks like the Stallions are going to use their super challenge because they don't think that there was PI. But looking at the replay, the contact occurred before the ball got tipped, which is PI. So, I think Birmingham's going to lose the challenge. So the ruling stands. Birmingham loses their second time out, and they no longer have a challenge for the whole game. And Pereira does a better job than Blandino when it comes to these reviews, that's for sure. Oh my god, more bad clock management on the officials' part. 3:13 left when there was 3:08. First down from the 28-yard line for Houston. McClendon airs it out. Passes caught! Wow. 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 Hall with the big play for Houston deep in Stallions territory. Then he, despite getting contacted, he still was not ruled down. Picked up more yards after he had caught it. And this is terrible timing because I'm dealing with an infinity buffer again. Okay, never mind. They did rule Hall down. But still, that's a great catch. 39 yards for Hall. First down, Houston. Right now, football's on the Birmingham 42. McClendon going deep again. No! No! Not more buffering! Let me look at it. McClendon threw it, had a receiver wide open and couldn't secure it. How on earth did they not get that touchdown? He was wide open and could not make the catch. Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't understand how he couldn't make that catch. All right, so coming out of the 2-minute warning, second down for Houston. Clinton, quick throw. Pass is caught. Oh, we'll get a first down. On first down, and McClendon will lose a yard as he tried to keep it himself. And Houston will use their second timeout. McClendon on second down. Pass is tipped and incomplete. Third down coming up for Houston. On third down, quick throw, pass is caught. And Peterson, the tight end, will not get the first down. And the Stallions use their last timeout. All right, Roughnecks going for the field goal. 44-yard attempt by Chris Blewett. And it is good. Hence why they should have gone for two earlier. They just don't get it. All right, here's the kick to Birmingham. Touchback. Here's Corral. Corral thought about going deep. He'll throw instead to someone wide open and pick up a first down. First down for the Stallions. Corral airs it out. It is caught! Touchdown! Deon Cain! Wow! And just like that, Birmingham extends their lead back to up to 7. Deon Cain Oh my God! Deon Cain, dude. Just like that. Back up to a 7-point lead for Birmingham, pending the PAT. Stallions going for 2. Corral. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. In 2 plays from scrimmage, the Stallions are now back up by 7. Ooh-wee! What a quick score by the Stallions. "50-yard touchdown reception for Deon Cain. Here's the return for Houston, tackled near the 30. Houston does have 1 timeout. On first down, McClendon broke it up. Broken up on first down, brings up second down. On second down, McClendon fights. McClendon will find aces, and that's a first down. 48 seconds left. On first down, McClendon over the middle, caught. Lingard takes it to the 29. Or to the 49, excuse me. They do not elect to use their last timeout. 2nd and 5. McClendon throws. First down for Hall. Clock does get stopped until they reset back into formation. Oh my God, the stupidity of Houston. They just called their last time out. The clock would have been stopped anyway. Oh my God. How stupid is Houston? First down for the 45. McClendon throws. Caught by Lingard, but that clock is going to keep on running. Oh, wow. And they're not going to get any points because there's an injury on the Houston offensive line. But that's going to require a 10-second runoff. We are at halftime. All right, so we're officially at halftime, and it's a 7-point game when the Roughnecks ended up getting injured. The clock had to be run down all the way to 0, and that's it. First half is done. I'll see you guys in the second half soon. All right. Ready to go to start the second half. All right. Houston will get the football to start it. Away we go, and we continue from Houston. Here's the return. Tackle at the 29. All right, first down for the Roughnecks. McClendon throws. Pass is going to be caught. Aquarius Spivey will get a gain of about 5. Second down. Second down at 4. Oh, ball is out. Oh, that's not what Houston wanted. A fumble on the handoff makes them go backwards. Houston holds on to it, but it's third down and about 7. Third down at 7. McClendon. Oh, and White wasn't even ready for it. He wasn't even looking for it. Incomplete. It's fourth down. Oh, that's not the start Houston was looking for as they go 3 and out to start the second half. They got the punt. Amari Rogers on the punt. And just shy of 35. Flag is down. Penalty is on Houston. Or penalty is on Birmingham. They'll move back. All right, I'm going to test something here. This may not work. That didn't work at all. Dadgummit. That logo's too big. That doesn't work either. Oh, that's definitely not going to work. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to go back to the old logo. I tried finding an alternative, but they're just too dang big. Okay, here we go. First drive for the Stallions is of the second half for them. All right, first down for Birmingham. Marable gets the handoff, and he'll get 8. Flag does come down on that run. And it's coming back, holding on the Stallions. Under Skip Holtz, the Stallions have had 9 penalties per game, second most in the UFL. Corral runs it himself on first down, slides inside the 20. So, but Corral picks up 7 on the quarterback run. Now it's 2nd and 13. Second down and 13 for the 21. Corral throws to his left, and his receiver, Chase Sternberger, was unable to make the catch as Corral overthrew him. Brings up a third down and 13. On third down, Corral throws high. It is picked off! Intercepted! Sternberger back the other way! Or intended for Sternberger. Rayshawn Williams will pick him off for Houston. And don't look now, but Houston with an interception. And a turnover for this Roughnecks defense to start the second half. Intended for Sternberger. Williams picks him off for Houston. And the Roughnecks have life. They'll take over in just a moment. Holy cow! We have got, against all odds to my disbelief, we got a game. I'll be back in a moment. Still in disbelief what just happened for the Stallions. These are the reigning UFL champions, and they're struggling right now. First down for Houston, and there was a lot of movement. This is a false start. And this one may be coming back. Oh my God! Another holding call on Houston. Ball now at midfield. First and 23. McClendon to his right. Pass is caught to the 43-yard line. Man, tornado coverage still going on. All right, second down 16 from the 43. McClendon throws high. What a catch! Jaquarius Spivey with a jumping grab, and they are 2 yards away from the first down. It's 3rd and 2. Gain of 12 on that play. Great catch by the tight end. Well, 3rd down and 3. Handoff. And he's just shy of the first down. Opportunity knocking for the Roughnecks on a 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. I don't blame them. They have to go for this. McClendon tried to push through and will not get it. Nope, they didn't get it. Nope, didn't get it. Turnover on downs. Back to the Stallions it goes. Stallions get the stop. Turnover on downs. They're back in business as Corral steps back out there. Handoff on first down. Stopped at the 30, a gain of 2. Second and 8. Corral's pass tipped and broken up. Incomplete. There were a lot of Houston players in the area. That was almost intercepted. A flag gets thrown at the end of the play as well. Wow, pass interference on Houston. That's going to get the Stallions a first down. Flag is down on this play. Might be a free play. Corral runs it and gets 8. Oh, never mind. Wasn't a free play. It was an illegal shift. First and 15 for the Stallions now. Stallions are clearly the penalty boys. Oh, excuse me. Drinking some more Dr. Pepper Blackberry. Holy crap, dude. Look at this. It's a massive cut of meat. First and 15, Corral. Marable makes the catch and a great tackle by Houston to only make him pick up a yard. Although this meat is cold, so I may just put it back and save for tomorrow. Second down at 13 coming up for the Stallions. Corral looking over the middle. Pass is caught. Jordan Thomas making the catch. Brings up a third down. It's a 3rd and 3. 7 minutes left in the third. Timeout taken. Stallions use their first timeout. All right, 3rd down and 3. There was some confusion on Birmingham's side. That's why they called the timeout. They weren't on the same page. Third down and 3. Corral Runs it! Not gonna get it! Oh, stopped a yard shy. 4th down. Oh, now the Stallions are presented with a 4th and 1 situation for themselves. Oh, excuse me. Here's the punt. Fair caught at the 15. Ugh. All right. Roughnecks are in business once again. Ah, crap. Forgot I gotta use this keyboard. Ugh, man. I found my new favorite flavor, Dr. Pepper. This, I hate to say it, this may be better than cherry. Ugh. Ugh. Whew. Oh man, that Blackberry Dr. Pepper's got power. Excuse me to the fullest. On 1st down for Houston, handoff. Short gain of about 2. And due to the shoulder injury by Henderson, he's now watching the rest of the game from the sideline. Free play for McClendon on 2nd down, and we'll get a 1st down with a completion. Offside on the Stallions. 1st down, for Houston. On first down, another handoff. Powers through and will get 5. Second and 4, another handoff and a first down. Excuse me. First down at the 43. McClendon steps back. Look out! Escapes. Going deep. And it's caught! Caught! TJ Vasher with a flag! They're going to get the PI with it! How about Vasher with a great catch? Wow. 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 What a grab. Penalty declined. First down, Houston. Incredible. Man. First down from the 11. McClendon going to keep it himself and get in. Touch. Did he get in? No signal yet. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen McClendon runs it in himself, and the Roughnecks are 1 point away from a tie game. Roughnecks going for the tie. Oh no! Lingard does not get in. The Stallions still lead it by 1. Wow. Still a 1 point lead for Birmingham, though. What? Oh my god, I felt like a bug just landed on me. 4 rushes, 11 yards, and a touchdown on that last for this game. This is unbelievable what McClendon has done in this game. It's been amazing what we have seen from this guy. He's a beast. Here's the return by the Stallions. The ball comes out. The ball is out. The ball is out. A scramble for the football. Who is on it? Houston's got it. Houston has it. Oh, the returner just lost the grip of the football. He was holding onto it with one hand. He hit his knee on it and it came out. Oh my God. This could be a costly mistake for Birmingham. Deon Cain was the return man and he fumbled it. Second turnover for Birmingham on the night. Oh boy. It's a 1-point game. Roughnecks are already in field goal range too because they're at the 25 of Birmingham. Opportunity now knocking for Houston. First down from the 25 for Houston. McClendon steps back. Under some pressure. Escapes, throws, and incomplete. All that running around, and it's an incomplete pass. Second down. Second down. McClendon throws. Broken up, almost picked off. Daniel Isom was right there for Birmingham. Almost intercepts it. It almost puts Birmingham back in business, but it's third down. Dropped pick. On third down, and flags fly. There was movement. False start on Houston. It's third down and long now. It's going to be 3rd and 15 for the Roughnecks. Third down and 15. Clendon's pass caught. So Quandre White trying to pick up something, just gets a single yard. They're going to go for the long field goal try. This is going to be a 47-yard attempt by Chris Blewett. His last field goal made this game was from 44. This one from 47. Good snap, good hold, but no good. Not even close. Wide to the right. And Birmingham gets another stop. Opportunity wasted for the Roughnecks, and the Stallions will take over. All right, first down for Birmingham. Pass is incomplete. Or it's caught, but it's a short gain. Excuse me, not incomplete. Could be the final play of the third quarter. They're going to try a play before the end of the quarter. Pass is batted into the air and incomplete. That could have been an interception. And that's the end of the third quarter. Birmingham just trying to hold on to that lead they got. Okay. All right. Gonna get up for a few seconds. But right now it's on fire. Ugh. I believe we begin the fourth quarter with a third down. They're down in 5 for the Stallions as we start the fourth quarter. Corral throws, it's caught! First down, Birmingham. All right, first down for Birmingham. They're at the 49. Corral, under some pressure, runs, and he'll be, I think, a yard shy as he's forced out of bounds. Brings up second down as Corral picks up 9 with his legs. Second and 1. Handoff. Oh, what a move! First down! Still going! Running back will pick up a massive first down for the Stallions. Roundtree exploiting the Houston defense. I should say Marvin Moody. First down for the 22. Corral keeps it himself. And out of bounds inside the 20. Second down at 7. Corral throws over the middle, incomplete. That's broken up. It's third down. Third down and 7 for the Stallions. Corral escapes a sack. Loses his balance. He's still under pressure. Corral now has time. Tries to run and doesn't get anything. Forced out of bounds, shy of the first down. And we have an injured Roughneck on the field. The defender that pushed Corral out of bounds on that third down play is injured. And they're going to kick the field goal. Harrison Mevis. This is a 35-yard attempt. And he got it. Okay, there we go. That's what I meant to do. I gave the points to the wrong team. 20-16 is the score. Muting the Liberty out with a damn kid again. I do not want to hear that at all. All right. Roughnecks are going to get another possession here. Here's the kick. Marcus Sims gets tackled at the 30. On first down, McClendon hit as he throws. Incomplete. Well, that was dangerous. Second down, a handoff. Keys get 5. Wide receiver screen. All right, it's going to be third down. Third down and 5. McClendon on third down. Throws to his right, wide open. Josh Peterson wide open will move the chains for the Roughnecks. First down. First down for the Roughnecks. Handoff. And he's got a gain of about 5 yards. Second down. Second and 6. And the pass is incomplete as he attempted a one-handed snag. Incomplete, third down. Going to be 3rd and 6. Third and 6. McClendon will run with a lot of room and slides. Has got the first down for Houston. First down, quick throw, and he's going to lose a lot of yards. Well, actually just 2, but still. It's a loss on that play attempt. Second down. Second and 11. Glendon pass is caught. Trying to get more yardage and will take it to the 39. Third down coming up. Third and 5. McClendon looking in trouble, sacked. Brought down by the Stallions, 4th down. The Stallion defense steps up massive on 3rd down, sacking McClendon and crushing Houston's chances on that drive. And now Houston will have to punt. It takes a bounce. Oh! But what a punt down at the 1-yard line. Birmingham's going to have horrible field position for this drive. That was a great punt by Houston. All right. First down for the Stallions at the 1. Corral keeps it himself. He will take it to the 5, to the 6. They get a little more breathing room. Uh-oh, and Corral a little slow to get up. Oh boy, Corral gets up under his own power, thankfully, but man. And now taking over a quarterback for Birmingham is Case Cookus. All right, here's a second down for the Stallions. Hand off. Marable gets the first down. Roughnecks trying to knock it out, and they are unsuccessful. First down, Birmingham. First down for the 14. Hand off. Marable doesn't get a thing. Second down, another handoff that does not work. They tried 2 handoffs in 2 straight plays, and it has not been working. Timeout, Houston. All right, third down and 9. Third down and 9. Cookus throws. Caught! Devion Davis. A 36-yard catch by Davis. Handoff to Marable. Timeout, Houston. All right, second down and 5 after the timeout. Marable gets the first down. And more, still rumbling. Oh. First down, Birmingham. I think the Stallions are going to ice this game. Corraldo still hurt. He's trying to walk off that pain he has. First down from the 29. Tripped up on the handoff. Brings up second down. And Houston will burn their final timeout. And because they are out of timeouts, now the Super Challenge has been exhausted as well. They cannot use that either. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 12 for the Stallions. All right, 2nd and 12. Cookus throws, passes, almost intercepted. Christopher Allen had a huge opportunity to potentially catch a game-changing interception. Oh. Had that been picked, that would have been an opportunity for Houston. All right. 2-minute warning. A big third down is coming up for the Stallions. 2 minutes remaining in the game. This is anybody's game, folks. All right, here we go. Coming out of the 2-minute warning, a massive third down coming up for the Stallions. Third and 12. Handoff. Marable. No! No gain. It's fourth down. Stallions use their second timeout, and now they're going to bring out Mevis for the field goal. Either way you see it, Roughnecks would need to get into the end zone and score a touchdown. Question is, how many points would they need to get? This is a 49-yard attempt. Houston cannot ice the kicker. They have no timeouts. They moved it back from 50 yards out. Mevis's kick is good. As it is a 7-point lead yet again for the Stallions. And the Roughnecks are going to have to score a touchdown and get the 1-point conversion. It's all on McClendon. All right, kick back to Houston. Takes a return from the 5. Inside the 20 to the 25. All right. One final opportunity for Houston. No timeouts. They've got to get into the end zone and get at least the 1-point conversion to at least tie this game. First down. Clendon's pass is caught. Kiki Chisholm gets a 5-yard gain. Second down, 1 minute left. Second and 5. McClendon's pass is caught. First down. They have to move. I don't know what they're doing. First down, pass is caught. They are now in Birmingham territory and they get out of bounds. Another first down. So Quandre White steps out of bounds to stop it. 30 seconds left from the Birmingham 44. McClendon looking, throws, intercepted! Good night! Good night, Houston! We have a problem! The Stallions have won this game! McClendon throws an interception and the Stallions will win this game! It is over, folks. The Roughnecks collapse at the very end, and they will fall to the Birmingham Stallions. Joe Tillery has iced this game for the Birmingham Stallions. They will win this game. One final kneel down by Case Cookus is going to do it. And it is over, folks. Against all odds. Despite the fact that despite the best efforts of McClendon, it just was not enough to stop the Stallions. They win it 23-16, and they improve to 3-1. And unfortunately for the Roughnecks, despite the fact that they do have a potential future quarterback in McClendon, they just could not do enough, and they will fall down to 1-3. And this game is over. So, folks, that's it. The Stallions hung on, never looked back after they got the lead. Houston came oh so close, but in the end, it just did not make a difference. So, folks, that's going to wrap things up here for this UFL stream. Stallions take down the Roughnecks 23-16. And who do they have to look forward to? They are going to be welcoming They're going to be welcoming the Memphis Showboats at home to kick off Week 5 next Friday. As for the Roughnecks, they will close out Week 5 next Monday, or I should say next Sunday, against the San Antonio Brahmas. But folks, that's going to wrap things up here for this second game of Week 4. Stallions win against the Roughnecks. So far, Panthers destroy the Showboats 27-9. Renegades demolish the Battlehawks 30-15. And they improved to 3-1. And the Stallions have just beaten the Houston Roughnecks 23-16. We got one game left, and it's the big one because it's going to involve my buddy Snark's team. The DC Defenders, the only undefeated team left in the UFL. They're at home tomorrow, and they host the San Antonio Brahmas, who are winless if my memory serves me right. Yep. So the winless Brahmas face off against the undefeated Defenders. Should be interesting. Now, of course, again, my buddy Snark is going to be at the game in DC, and he's going to be a part of the beer snake tradition that they got going on. He's going to be in the section of the stands where the beer snake just goes down and starts growing with every passing minute and every chug of a beer glass. But of course, they got to drink responsibly. But Stark, if you're watching this, I hope you have a lot of fun tomorrow. I know it's going to be an exciting one. But folks, for me, I will see you guys tomorrow for the stream of that game. I almost said coverage. I'm not broadcasting that game. I'm just streaming my reaction of it. But anyways, one game left in Week 4. Brahmas against the Defenders. So, I'll see y'all then. For now, I'm JC signing off. Thanks for watching. And let's meet back here tomorrow for the conclusion of Week 4 of the UFL season. Till then, peace out, everybody.